entire team from Simon Wall Property. Allow me to welcome you back here to Bruce Street, the Junction, for this afternoon's much anticipated auction sale of number 191. For those of you that I've not yet had the pleasure of meeting, Gavin Reynolds is my name. I'll be auctioneer conducting proceedings for and on behalf of Simon and the Simon Wall Property team, and certainly our wonderful sellers as well. Now, as far as where I'd like to take you first, it's to the contracts, and it's a document that we do present for you in its simplest possible form. The very essence of an auction contract is that it is unconditional in nature, and that's certainly the way that we're going to present today's contract to you. 10% the required deposit amount, 35 days of settlement. And again, if you've made alternate arrangements and had those agreed by our sellers prior to the sale here today, well, they'll be certainly the way that you'll bid and buy as part of your entry into today's transaction. Now, as far as the auction conditions are concerned, the first that I'd like to share with you, if I may, is that if there is any dispute or mix-up over any of the offers that are put forward here at today's auction, as your auctioneer, I'll be the sole arbitrator, and any decision that I make will be binding and therefore final. Now, our sellers have been kind enough to provide us with a written reserve instruction in relation to the sale here this afternoon. The sale will be subject to that written reserve price, and of course our seller's final instruction in relation to any of those bids that are put forward as the auction does indeed conclude. Now, as far as the vendor bid is concerned, that's the one offer that I can put forward for and on behalf of the owners, and if I do choose to use that at any time, I'll most certainly let you know that I've done so there won't be any confusion around what the bid is and where it's come from. As far as the requirement for registrations is concerned, we dealt with that in some detail prior to the commencement of today's sale. However, I would remind all of our registered parties that each and every time that you do put your offers forward, please raise that number to identifier. Brad will then note that down in the bidder's log, and that'll form part of the file for the property going forward. Now, if you're back here today to bid and buy on behalf of a third party, that's not a concern. In fact, we'd welcome it. However, we would need that person's written authority for you to do so. Now, the balance of terms and conditions that are going to be available to you right here in front of me throughout the course of the auction. So if you'd like to have a look at those in any more detail, you are most certainly welcome to wander up front here and do exactly that. Otherwise, though, we're going to take all of that information as noted, understood, and of course read. Well, you'll all be pretty darn excited to know that takes care of all the legal bits and pieces that we needed to meander our way through. Now we can have a quick chat about today's opportunity before I give you a chance to share with us your thoughts on value and price for this fantastic piece of real estate here in Bruce Street, the Junction. A superb location, and the Junction is the very essence of that beautiful blend of the ultimate coastal living, whilst also being plugged into that cosmopolitan cafe culture. We've also got the Junction Village just down the road there, a market town just a little bit further to the north, and of course you head back into Newcastle CBD with the greatest of ease, but it really is that fantastic beach lifestyle that you're going to enjoy from this very young position that we do stand in here today, which is probably going to be the reason that so many of you have returned here, and with good reason. Now, as far as the property itself is concerned, certainly when it comes to us being able to offer you these unique opportunities right here in the Junction, it's rare that we're able to offer you a block of land that's so efficiently put together, but with this amount of frontage, and when it comes to great design and efficiency as far as master-built residences are concerned, if you've decided that's the next chapter for this particular property, well, you've got it in spades here at number 191 Bruce Street. Now, as far as the cottage itself is concerned, 2 bedrooms of accommodation, we've got the carport and the lock-up garaging there for you as well. But if you're going to reside here, if you've just decided this is as good as it gets for you, you can just come in and add your own personal touches, or possibly it's the ideal addition to the investment portfolio, because one thing that we are very sure of is that you are securing yours and your family's future when you're buying real estate of this quality here at number 191 Bruce Street, the Junction. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we've now come to the time when we can see what all that means in terms of the numbers. So I'd like to invite and welcome an opening bid. Where would you like to see the conversation around price start? Ben? 1,200,000. $1,200,000, a reasonable start, and I appreciate it there. Let's go in $100,000 rises from there if we can. Otherwise, $1,200,000 is the bid here. Left-hand side, do we go to 1,300,000 or 1,400,000? At $1,200,000, lady holds the bid here. Left-hand side at $1,200,000, 1.3, sir. Thank you. 1.3, 1.4, ma'am, if you would. 1.4 million, thank you. 1.5, sir. There it is. 1.6, ma'am. 1.5 is the bid here, right-hand side. At $1,500,000, then once at $1,500,000. Twice at $1,500,000. Third and final time then before we go. So 155. 1,550,000 is the bid. Do we say 1.6, sir? At $1,600,000. So we go 1.65 or 1.7. 165. 1,650,000. 1.7, sir. 750 is it? At 1,700,000, I hold the bid here, right-hand side. At $1,700,000 once. Twice. Third and final time then, 750. 1,800,000, sir. $1,800,000. 1.9, sir, can we say? At 1 million? 1.9, thank you. $1,900,000. There's the bid. Can we say 2 million, sir? At $1,900,000. There's the bid at $1,900,000. First chance then at $1,900,000. Second, 50. $1,950,000, sir. 2 million. Yes. $1,950,000. There's the bid then at 1.95. At $1,950,000 once, twice. Third and final time then at $1,950,000. Two it is.
Hang on.
Only 10,000 optimistic of me, wasn't it, sir? 1,960,000. There we hold it then. 20 on top, sir. So 80. 1,980,000. Thank you. 2 million, sir. Can we say at $1,980,000? Sir, if it was worth 60, it's got to be worth 90. Surely. $1,980,000 to bid. At 1,980,000. First time for you to consider your position. Second then at $1,980,000. Third and final time. So you're on the second step of the podium. I want to advance you to the top step. Spraying the champagne as a victor. 1,980,000. This is lap 160 of Bathurst, and there's only 161 laps. This is when it counts. Can I welcome you back, sir? At $1,980,000, the bid here, right-hand side. Now, buyers, if you're wondering when might have been just the right time to get involved, I can only suggest that this might be it. If you do have plans of ownership here, $1,980,000. So I'm assuming our instructions are still the same? Yeah. Very good. We'll be selling in that case at $1,980,000. Here's the bid, right-hand side. First chance then at $1,980,000. Second at $1,980,000. Third and final time then before we go at $1,980,000. Sir, one last lunch for the keys. 2 million. Invest the $20,000. Let's do it. 1,990,000. 2,010,000, sir. 2,010,000. Thank you. At 2,010,000, there's the bid now, right-hand side. At 2,010,000. First chance then. Appreciate you bidding all the same. Second opportunity then at $2,010,000. Third and final time then before it goes at $2,010,000. All done, all silent then. No better bidder offer above $2,010,000. Going, selling, sold. Very well. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us here at today's auction. I certainly appreciate your participation. If you need any help with your real estate needs, Simon and his team would be more than happy to assist you. We look forward to seeing you all again on the next sale. Thanks again for attending.